Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm your goddess, Alicia. Welcome in, welcome in. You know what today is? Today is Saturday. And Saturday on this platform represents Ancestral Veneration Saturday. Giving offerings, remembering with love and gratitude, the celebration of life. It's a moment to take a pause, to remember those who have lived and passed on, have left us resources, protect us, guide us, offer us insights, how to navigate through this chaotic world. We elevate them by sending off offerings of ancestral lucky butts as a currency exchange. But we know that anything that is meant to be gained, to be received, requires an even exchange of love, dedication. So today, those who have donated to the channel up until this celebration, you received a $1,000 ancestral lucky buck for today's ceremony to be burned in our honey pot. I will call the names of those who are on today's list for giving offering. We have Devin, Alasia, Julia Nasir, Morgan, Elijah, Miss Hazardous, Mara. I included myself, of course, Yamina, and our beautiful, wonderful moderator, Saj. So, come on into the room, y'all. Whether you come in or leave, tap the like button in support of the channel, the content you receive. Hey, Alexis. Welcome in, beloved. Namaste. Oh, from Zimbabwe. Wow. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Is that? Ooh, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Is that Tefazadwa? Chisano? Hello, welcome in. All the way from Zimbabwe. Thank you, beloved. Hello, Harmony. Michael Myers. Hello, Miles. Michael. Welcome in, beloveds. Today we offer donations in our ceremonial honey pot every Saturday on this channel, on this platform. We remember, we honor, we elevate, we celebrate, we send over love offerings and remember them with our heartfelt prayers. They may continue to rest on the highs and rest in peace. Continue to be our guides, our protection, our ears and our eyes. Keep us away from all hurt, harm, and danger. That which we don't see. We thank them for redirection. It is a divine protection. So thank you for coming in. Hello, Brandon. Hello. You're out. I see Brandon. Brandon is someone that lives in misery. I hope you heal, beloved. We're sending you away with love and light. But this is a place where you cannot reside today. So, everybody say goodbye to the mess that is Brandon. Boop. And just like that, Brandon is gone. Yeah, Alexis, I know. It's all right. You know, The old me used to be triggered by the trolls. The new me knows that they're the biggest supporters. The biggest supporters are them. They search, they look, they admire. They see you as competition. They see you as getting in their way. They see you as better, higher. They see you reaching a level spiritually. Not only do they not know anything about, but they will never be chosen to wear your crown. So, in my own elevation, and they should be grateful, I've decided to no longer put them in their place, just to give them back to God and let karma do the rest. Ashe, Ashe. So, we will begin today's ceremony. As we, hopefully I was trying to give room to allow, thank you, Micah. I was trying to give room to allow those that donated to come in and participate in their ceremony. I'll wait just about maybe 7 more minutes, so about 1:15. And then we will go ahead and start the ritual. So if there is anybody that would like to send up an offering of love, gratitude to their ancestors, to honor their bloodline, to elevate them, for as we elevate them, we elevate in the present. I guess this will be the last call before I start the ritual. If you'd like to make a donation in honor of your ancestral bloodline, $3 or more, $3 or more. Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat. It will trigger a $1,000 ancestral buck that will be included in today's ceremony. Let me put the information in the chat because I did not in advance. If you would like to purchase an ancestral offering, I will now put the information in the chat. That is how you could do so. That is how you can do so. That is the Cash App, the PayPal. You can super chat it. But for those who have donated throughout the week, will be included in today's ceremony. I will call their names out as I begin the ritual portion. Thereafter, we will have a collective live, like we do every day. We'll tap into the tarot, into the oracle, and see what lies ahead in the week upcoming. For the rest of October, what you can look forward to, what you can expect, what you should be aware of. The ancestors give us hope, confirmation, warnings when necessary, situation opportunities coming your way, financial blessings that are about to knock on your door, that soulmate energy that's approaching. Because I got heavy romance energy before I put this camera on. So, I don't know what that's about, but we're sure about to find out. Until then, we will pull an ancestor card and see where the ancestors are leading this live today. We got the hunter. We got a hunter here. Can represent two things. Someone is definitely looking for you or being divinely guided to find you, to connect with you. This is heavy Leo energy, the lion, the hunter, the patience, the strength, the courage, the determination. Well, this is you, beloved. An opportunity is about to come your way. Maybe you've been looking for that job, that employment opportunity, that new career move. Maybe you want to relocate and you're looking for a way out of a situation you're currently in. Maybe you're on the hunt for entrepreneurship or some kind of spiritual advancement. Maybe you are transforming and you're ready for the next step, the next phase, whatever this is, it says, track down your fears and your desires. So we're going to find out if this is your energy or someone around you. Thank you, beloved Miss Lisa Ann Mason. Thank you, ma'am. Lisa Ann. We got you ancestor Lucky Buck. And that's Ann with 2 N's. Mason. There you go, Lisa. Not only does that give you an ancestor buck, when we get to the live, the portion of the live where we pull, when we begin the personal readings, Lisa Ann, if you would like, you have also triggered a 1 card pull for a yes or no confirmation. Whatever question is plaguing your mind, heavy on your mind, whether this is a person, a situation, an opportunity, I'll pull 1 card from your ancestors. It'll give you confirmation and clarity. Y'all know I don't need no questions. The ancestors will bring it through. Simply focus on what you need to know. And let your ancestors inspire you. All right, y'all. And pulling out today's honey pot. Now, you know my honey pot is my magical cauldron. It's packed with herbs, ointments, oils, scents, fragrances, those that call in the divine spirits of the passed over loved ones. As you know, I'm an occult priestess, a certified death doula, or AKA soul midwife. It is my gift and my soul's purpose to be a conduit, a connection with this life and the other world, other dimensions. So today we have incorporated, we've got rose petals, we got mugwort, we've got cloves, we've got rosemaries, we've got the ashes of blessings that have already been manifested. We don't throw those away. Those have shown and proved that they have been successful. We keep them and we allow the new energy to rise from it, to increase it, to expand on it. So let's get out. I'd like to play some ceremonial music, y'all. Y'all know music is my muse. So we're going to go and we're going to find today's musical inspiration. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to tap in. For all of those that have donated to this channel, who have generously given of the seeds of your currency, for those who acknowledge your ancestors as your first bloodline, for those who continue to connect and to seek out a higher form of divination. May your blood of blood, your bone of bone, the DNA that flows throughout your veins, the energy, the spirit that keeps you alive and private in this chaotic world, that navigates you and redirects you for protection and elevation, and your finances, your home, your health, your wealth, and all you aspire to do to become. This ancestral veneration ceremony, we call in the ancestors of the highest white light, that they join us in this sanctuary, that they consume these offerings with love and gratitude from our hearts to theirs. That they are never forgotten and never far away. We keep them exactly where they belong, in our soul, in our DNA, in our bloodline. We say thank you, Mama. Thank you, Papa. For all the grandmothers, grandpas, all the aunties, uncles, for all the extended family, for the lost children, and those never forgotten babies. We send off this ancestral offering as an exchange of blessings, of continued protection, and a release from all that no longer deserves to be with us in the next season, in the next journey of our life. We say Ashe, for as above, so below, as within, so without. For Miss Lisa and Mason, for the seeds that you have sown, and generosity, and the kindness in your heart. May Spirit continue to bless you tenfold, continuously, for as long as you draw breath. Ashe. For Dominic Lewis, the seeds that you have sowed, for the generosity that pours throughout your soul. This is for my wonderful moderator, Saj. May Spirit continue to bless you and your home tenfold, continuously, for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. For Yamina and Kulo, for the seeds that you sow, the love and generosity you bring to my home, for my beloved baby girl. May Spirit continue to bless you in every aspiration you pursue. Tenfold, continuously, as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. For Miss Hazardous, for the seeds that you have sown, for the generosity that pours from your soul. May Spirit continue to bless you and your home tenfold, continuously, for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. Just fast money. For Elijah Angulo, the seeds that you sow in the love that you bring daily to my home. For my baby boy, may Spirit continue to bless you and your home tenfold, continuously, for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. For Morgan, for the seeds you have sown, and for the deeds that pour through your soul. May Spirit bless you in your home tenfold, continuously, for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. For Julia Nasir, for the seeds that you have sown, for the generosity of your soul. May Spirit continue to bless you and your home continuously, for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. For Alasia Van Buren, for the seeds that you have sown, for the generosity and love that you pour into my home daily for my baby girl. Let's continue to bless you tenfold, consistently, for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. For Devin, for the seeds you sow and generosity that pours from your soul. May Spirit bless you in your home continuously for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. For Mara, for the seeds you have sowed, for the generosity of your soul, for the love that you pour into my son daily. May Spirit bless you and your home continuously for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe. And for Alicia, for myself, for the seeds of my soul, for the deeds that I pour out into the universe, for the gifts that I have been given, to allow the universe to be inspired to change in positive ways and to elevate daily. May Spirit never pass me by in the pursuit of calling all others on high. That my home be continuously provided for tenfold for as long as I shall draw breath. Ashe. It is with humble gratitude that we give thanks to be allowed for the breath in our lungs, for the movement of our bodies, for the love that we grow daily, within and without, as above, so below. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for the mindfulness to remember our first and most powerful connection to our ancestors. And you continue to rest, elevate, and you break chains and curses over our bloodline. Remember us in our daily prayers. Provide us with what we need to navigate safely, healthy, and wealthy in this lifetime and all others. Ashe, and Ashe. Thank you, everybody, for participating in today's ancestral veneration ceremony. Ashe, Ashe. And it's so, it has been spoken. So it is, and so I will it, so it be done, bar none. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your generosity and your maturity throughout this ceremony of love and dedication. Now, getting into the reading. Hello, there you are, Lisa Man. Hello, Lisa. Stephanie. Hello, Jerry Tubin. Hello, Flame Rockstar. Is that 3ME? Alexis, Maccabi, Sandra. Hello, Sandra. Frank, what's up? What you're doing? Okay, well, Frank, if it's so demonic, then why are you here? Poof. Be gone. Go somewhere else where you can find whatever you need. You ain't got Michael. Hello, Michael. Harmony. Harmony B. What's up, beloved? Namaste. And all the way from Zimbabwe. Tafazwa. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And I think I said Aisha Winnie Boo Boo. You know, they speak and they make accusations and they as if they gotta be here. Hello, YouTube has millions of platforms. Why land on one that doesn't resonate? That's not affirm for you. It's not acceptable content. Why even land? So fly away, monitoring spirit. Be gone. All right, y'all. Well, we saw the first card out. It's about a hunt. It's about a hunt. It's about a hunt. Acknowledge your fears and your desires. So there may be something that you are desiring. There may be a little hesitation, a little confusion, a little hesitation. We're going to find out. This live event is open. So if at any time, my love, you need personal confirmation, looking for some personal clarity, feel free to book a personal. This is a collective reading, which means what applies is for you and what does not is for someone else. There are people in the chat and outside the chat. Trust me, watching. And although you may not be in the room, Spirit knows you are in the energy. And they'll get the message to you anyway. So it's not necessary to get a message and be inside the chat. Those who watch you on the outside, Spirit will get you your messages exactly when you need them. Let's see what this desires and fears is about. You know what I see as I pick up the deck? Growth. I'm feeling like there's a radical transformation going on. Some kind of closing of a cycle. Maybe an ending. A shift in your energy. This fell out. Freedom. Freedom. Nothing better in the world than freedom and peace of mind. You could have gone through an ending, but there's a separation or divorce, whether you lost a job, walked away from a job. If you've left a hometown or considering to move away from a hometown. Whether you are breaking free from something toxic or someone, this is about growth and freedom. Growing past the pain, growing past the stagnation, growing past the confusion and the illusion. Tapping into that personal freedom, knowing that an ending is a door for a new beginning. They are usually guided by divine protection and intervention. A lot of times we don't like to lose. We don't like to fail. We don't like to give up, give in. Especially if we put a lot of time in it, if it's got some history in it, if we feel some kind of emotional bonds or need to it. But sometimes in life as humans, things we love the most are the worst things for us. We become dependent on that energy, that person, that connection, that relationship, that extension, that comfortable place. It may not be always reliable, but it's always there. This is about growing into, has to do with some kind of freedom. I'm getting a release. I'm getting a purge, a detox. I'm getting a separation. I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting a lack of finances. I'm getting a little bit of fear, some doubt that it will ever pan out, equal out. If you ever expect if you ever receive what you deserve. This is about somebody being overworked and underpaid and can't stand that job, but getting still going every day, afraid to make a change, make a move, maybe go back to school. This is all about somebody that may need to move out of their current living situation, but unsure, afraid of failure if they go on their own, or if they make that move alone without that partner, that roommate, that family or friend. Someone that got a decision that needs to be made. Maybe unsure of what that decision should be. Changing a career, getting into a spiritual practice, using it to replace a 9-to-5, but not knowing where to start. Sometimes we become so used to that check that we become a slave to that check. We can't see a week going by without it hitting the bank account. And things that we're sacrificing to receive that are holding us back. Discipline. Somebody could also have finally broke through an addiction, or finally recognized it's really an addiction that needs some focus. This is about starting your own business or practice, needing to write out a daily routine or set up an actual daily routine so you don't feel like you're all over the place, never feeling grounded or sure you're in the right direction. It says I can accomplish what I set my mind to with discipline. I also heard there's a need to not overspend, to stop splurging, stop ordering that food, or it's time to get back in the kitchen and start cooking. We're going into winter stillness, y'all. And if you've been here enough decades or years, you know that during the winter season, when the fall comes and everything begins to fall away, and winter snow comes in and brings in the quiet, the calm, the solitude, the stillness. It can also bring in lack, scarcity, a poverty mentality, because people are not outdoors spending money. They're inside staying warm. The heat goes on. People are already worried about paying that bill because they know the heat is going to go up. The water bill goes up. People spend more time indoors, taking those hot baths, those hot showers. Winter may be a time where you're no longer with family. You're no longer with a person in a connection or partnership. You are taking the lead to navigate your own life because you're ready for something better, something greater. And needing to, because the word doubt came out. Yeah, somebody may be doubting your transformation. You may think it's just something to say, something you feel, but not something that has any real movement in it, any real focus in it. You may not understand what your spiritual gift is, what can bring you the most spiritual inheritance, or call out your generational wealth. You may have a lot of things that you do well. Maybe you gained a lot of knowledge over the years. You have certificates, degrees, experience. Trying to find out how to put those into a spiritual practice. Should you do tarot? Should you get a platform? Should you do a podcast? Should you put your music out there, your art out there? Are you ready to get on that stage behind that mic? Are you shy and don't know how you can go live and be seen, talk to people? Maybe you're an introvert that don't really communicate well with strangers. You don't want to deal with the trolls, whatever it is. I release the need to know all the answers. The problem may be trying to know what happens at the end of the road, trying to see down the road, needing confirmation of the success before the project is even started. Needing to know if I walk away from this job, who's going to replace this check? How these bills going to get paid? God says, in the human flesh and the human experience, we're taught not to trust. We are taught not to trust from birth. Your parents tell you don't talk to strangers, don't open the door, don't take candy, don't take food, be careful what you say, who you talk to, what goes out on in this house stays in there. From the time you can understand words, we are taught to not trust. Then we wonder how we grow up and get these connections and they fail. Because we're taught that and so are they. Nobody teaches us how to navigate through safe love, healing love, equal love. No one shows us how to go within and check ourselves first before we check somebody else. A lot of people like to cry victim. Why me? Why this? The red flags are there. But we're not taught to see that. We're taught to see everything as a red flag. So when the real flags show up, we just count them as, this is just what people do. This is what people say, this is how love moves. And we write things off. And then the doubt starts to come in. When you begin a spiritual elevation or transformation, the first thing you do is question yourself and everything you've done, everything you chose, everyone you've been around. Then all of a sudden, is it me? Am I the problem? Am I not enough? Do I need to be alone? Do I need to stop dating? Do I need to be celibate? Do I need to fast? We have so many questions to ask because we haven't been taught that. They teach you how to go to church. They throw a Bible in your hand. They teach you trust the book, not even knowing where it came from or who wrote it. Just trust it. They teach you to trust that I'm your parent and I'm leading you. I know what's best for you, even though most of them are karmic and didn't get it right themselves and using their children to try to redeem their own sins. That's a whole nother reading. Usually that's where that stems from. Is that a spider going up my wall? Anywho, a lot of reasons why you have doubt is not because you're unequipped. It's not because you're confused. It's not because you're unsure. It's because you haven't been given the tools to know what the difference is. You don't have a map. They didn't give you a scale to weigh it. They didn't give you a checklist. They put you out there in the jungle and said, do your best. Remember what I taught you, which is mostly toxic. And that's the cheat sheet that we use. We're using it, and so are our counterparts. Especially if they're in the same generation, Gen X, Gen Z, millennials, whatever. We're all bumping heads with each other, hoping that one of us will figure it out before the other. Normally, one does stand before the other, and by the time that one figures it out, they don't even want to be bothered with the other. Because now I've mastered thyself, I've risen above, the ego taps in, and now you just gotta go. Now I'm not saying if they're toxic as hell, I ain't saying stick around for that. Okay? It's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. It's on the calendar for a reason. It happened during the full moon release in Aries, which embodies determination, leadership, go-getter energy, the hunter. Now, becoming spiritual and becoming awakened is a hard job. It ain't easy. Everybody love to claim it, love to wear it, love to scream it when it's not easy. It's not for the weak. Those who really do it ain't out wearing it on their shirt as a badge of honor because they know what it took to get there. And they'd rather put that away than to continue to use it as a tool to manipulate others for money, for fame, for numbers. But those who are really on that path, who are really turning that leaf, who are really making a real step towards becoming the higher self, it ain't for the weak. This is the path least chosen for a reason. Many get on it and fall off for good reason. A lot of people are following right now. Tarot and spiritual is at an all-time high. On this platform, TikTok and all the others, everybody wants to do what they see, what's popular, what's gaining numbers, followers. Hello, it's become about the money, about the fame, about the status. You could tell because they only do what's popular. They only read about what's popular. They only do twin flame, the soulmates, they only do the sex magic, the love spells. They only do that. They don't rep the ancestors. They don't talk about the hardships of elevation, transformation. They don't tell you that, it took them 6 months to even learn tarot. That a lot of them have a channel that says tarot and don't pull one tarot card. They read oracle cards all day. They don't actually know. If you are a follower and not using your true third eye, you can get caught up in this so quickly and be worse than what you were in the third world matrix. And that's why many of them run back. Because God sees realness. God sees realness. God sends karma to the fake, the liars, the deceivers, the manipulators. Hello, the money heart. And one day you're fit, they're gone. No explanation, no information, no posting, just gone. Although you become a spiritualist, although you go through a transformation, please do not believe that your life will transform overnight. There are stages to this process. The purge, the detox, the shadow work. Hello, looking back, the completion, the closure. Hello, the daily maintenance, the routine, the discipline is all part of the growth. You don't get to grow and step up to next level if you're trying to breadcrumb and cut corners at the bottom. But there are those who understand that everybody on this journey is at a different level. And they look for the weak, the lost, the broken, the bruised, the hungry, they're ready. And they will grab those and pull those in. And they become the cults and the covens, where there's only one leader at the helm, one voice, and their sheep being led. Again, followers being led by an energy They're truly not divine. So I will say that because I too, in the beginning, was looking for tribe, looking for community, looking for a place to land. I had broken away from karmic family and friends and exes and yacht and jobs and left the plantation. And the solitude is very lonely, y'all. The solitude can be very lonely, quiet. The phone is dry. You don't get invited. You're not sure what to do. You no longer want to watch the news. You hate this noise bar with everything triggers that new energy that is trying to fly. But it's still fighting the old demons inside that want to hold on, don't want to let you go, don't want to move on. This could be something within you, the addictions, the habits, the behaviors, the procrastination, the fear of failure is very heavy. The fear of being alone on this journey and not knowing when tribe is going to show up, support is going to show up. The poverty mindset is by far the biggest shadow. Well, if I walk away from 9 to 5, I leave the plantation. I know on Friday that check is not going to hit that bank account. It ain't coming no more. I just started this. I just started this platform. I just started this program, this schooling, whatever it is. How long will I have to wait to see some money, some security, some finances? And all of a sudden, the doubt creeps in. I don't think I could do this long term. Maybe I'm not really connected. Maybe I'm not really anointed. Maybe I'm just fooling myself. And when the doubt starts to seep in, the devil is back home. And it will hold you tighter and tighter than any time before. Because it got you down, and this time it's not letting you go. It will send people in. It will send energies in. It will send voices and videos and music, everything to give you nostalgia and pull you back. The holidays are coming up. The holidays are coming up, and many of us have separated from toxic family, friends, children, lovers, companions, all of that. And the holidays is one of the loneliest, most secluded, uneventful period in the beginning of a spiritual transformation. Then all of a sudden, the devil sends in that sibling calls, that parent calls, that friend invites you. Hello, will you help out the church? Somehow, the devil will send out a hand, a branch, pull you right back in. Don't spend the holidays alone. Come over here. A place you know you don't belong because you've been the butt of the joke. They bullied you coming in and going out. Your name was the topic of conversation before you got there and after you leave. Your children are happy to go. You've got to force them to come. We make them hug and say hello to family they don't even know. And that's just what we do. We don't. And that kind of connection can be very dangerous in the beginning of an ascension. Women have babies. It almost takes your life to give birth. If you know, you know. Hello. Boys are born to have circumcisions. Thank God they don't remember. You have to sacrifice a piece of your flesh to be accepted as a man in the sexual community. Because ladies, we know in the old days, don't nobody want to lay with nobody that's not circumcised. And many men have struggled and are suffering with that stain, which is a fallacy, an illusion for somebody who used it to bully someone, and it spread like a parasite throughout nations. No one loves a big girl, or, if you're too skinny, you're on crack, or there's always a reason to pull you back, to look for that attention, to crave that attention, to crave that love, that intimacy, that feeling of inclusion. So 11:11 on the timer. For somebody, you may have some invitations coming in this holiday season. You may get a call from someone that you ain't seen in years. They've been hearing about you, talking about you, and wants to see what's going on with you. People just want you there. When people don't look out for you throughout the year, don't reach out, don't care to know, are not there to support, and all of a sudden, the holidays come and they call you up, they send you an invitation, that is absolutely a red flag. I don't care if it's your sibling, your parent, I don't care if you're adult children, I don't care who it is. If you have not spoken, connected, shared your life in any form with the person that gives you an invitation during these holidays throughout the year, don't take that invite. It's not, you're not being invited to be loved, to be included in the celebration. They miss knowing the tea. They miss seeing what you got going on. They've lost a whole year's opportunity to bully you, talk about you, laugh at you subliminally. They need more tea for 2026 and they getting ready to gear up to make sure that when you walk away from that table, that event, you have a new karmic debt, a new sore, a new bruise, a new crack that now you got to figure out how to deal with all 2026 because you saying, I knew I shouldn't have went. I knew I shouldn't have went. I knew. Everything told me not to go. Coming out of the human experience, the body still craves what it used to know. But if you truly want to be happy, if you're truly focused on your happiness and your content, I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. If you're not happy before and not happy after, it's a confirmation that you stepped off your path, that you what am I doing? That you tripped and may be falling. The biggest part of growth and confirmation to self is that if it's not making me happy, if it's not filling my pockets, if it's not elevating my soul, if it's not healing my scars, if it's not giving me new beautiful memories, and I'm not saying no, then there's shadow work that hasn't even began to be done. And a lot of people like to use the excuse, well, I'm taking my children. Although I don't want to be around them, I want my kids to know they got family. If you are that parent that's trying to use your kids as an excuse, if you go somewhere that you know is toxic for you, and therefore it's probably toxic for them, it's not about them, boo-boo. It's about you. And they are now becoming your tool to get in the door. Maybe if they will talk about you in front of your children and probably have before. Kids are not a pawn. Kids are not a weapon. Kids are not an opportunity to gloat or to get. Don't connect your children. Don't put your children in the atmosphere or the environment or somewhere or someone you know is toxic. If you got a parent or a sibling that can't stand to see you come, jealous of everything you do, of the day you were born, of the breath you breathe, jealous of how you look, how you live, jealous of your strength and your independence, and it seems like they could love your kids because that's their niece or grandkid, I'm going to let you know, they won't. That will always be an extension of you. They will forever be an extension of you, and they will hide how they truly feel to try and love that niece, nephew, grand, whoever. When the fact is, as soon as you all leave, your kid's going to get it too. They're talking about you and them equally as well. They would be so much better if you weren't their parent. They could love them and be closer to them if you weren't their parent. Look how you dress them, how you feed them. Look how they speak. They so hooked. Let me tell you what. And that generational curse will be your debt to pay for your allowing it to pour into the next generation. It says no, that you're truly never alone. I don't care if you spend it with your higher self, your Gemini, your true twin. I don't care if you spend it with a good book, a good movie, a good bottle of champagne, a good cup of tea, whatever you do, spend it in peace. You do not want to carry old baggage into 2026 that God allowed you to put away, or that God already took away, and you refuse to let it go. I wasn't planning on going there, but that's where we go. Gratitude. Be grateful for divine intervention. Be grateful for ancestral redirection. Although it may feel alone, although it may feel unknown, although it may feel unsure, although it may feel a little boring, although you may have a little bit of depression and anxiety because you're too focused on the fact that it is when it really ain't. Be grateful for divine direction. If God pulled you away from it or takes it away from you, you need it. Let it be. It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents me. Every closed door is an opportunity to open up a new one, filled with new memories, new experiences, new opportunities, new persons. Hello? Newness. One last card, and we're going to remember, if you want a personal, they're 1818. If you want a one card confirmation, yes or no, $4.44. If you want to purchase your ancestor offering for next Saturday, all the offerings that are received up until next Saturday, $3 or more, Cashapp, PayPal. Yeah, enjoy. Create your own laughter. Create your own beauty. Humor. Learn to laugh. Learn to dance through the storm. For when the sun rises again, and it surely and always does, you'll be glad you did so. That you didn't sit down and wait in depression. You didn't cry victim. You didn't run and put up that brick wall so that no one can come in and support you and love you. The newness still wants to find you. Still wants to find forgiveness. Forgive yourself for when you didn't know. Forgive yourself for when you didn't know. Forgive yourself for ignoring the red flags even if you did know. Everything that happened brought you to the realization of who you are becoming. Embrace it all. Be grateful for it all. For it all has true meaning. It all has true meaning. Julia, Hello, Julie. What's up? Julie, I burnt your offering today in the ancestor offerings. Later on, you can rewind it and see your offering that I sent up in the honor of you and your birthday month. Julie is a Libra. Birthday coming up on October 16th, Julia. So, I got something special coming through your email box after this reading. Julie is an A1 day one, younger than me by a decade. She is like my little big sis, making moves this year that have changed her life, headed in a direction that is truly blessed. Now I'm ready and prepared to be a positive influence, a positive guide, to give you any assistance that I can. Ashe, beloved. Bella is also Bella V. Welcome in, sis. Saying Bella. Glad to see you, ladies. Glad you're back in the house. I can see all the Bible beaters in here. They probably most likely don't even practice what they're copy and pasting from the internet. Hello, Eyes of Creed. Hello, Autumn. I love your name. I love the name Autumn. Hello, beloved. Hello, Gigi, lovely. Hello, beloved. We crazy few, baby. What's up, crazy? Welcome in. I see some newbies. Kara Rose. Hello, mama. I see you. Jesse Zobi. Hello, Jesse. Stephanie Brooks. Lisa Ann Mason. Sherry Tubin, Aisha Winnie Poo Poo, Flame Rockstar, Alexis, Sandra, Michael, Harmony, Tafadzwa, all the way from Zimbabwe. And I can't go back no further. Y'all. So if I skip your names because I can no longer see it at the top. Yes, beloved. Let me see. Lisa, I'm 1010. Hello, you 1010, Lisa? Lisa, my son is also 1010. Born on 10/28, 10/10. He was an ending of a cycle. He's my firstborn. I had several miscarriages before I was able to conceive him. He ended that painful cycle and gave me a new life, a new reason for joy. I was born into 3 sisters, no brothers, and I had a son. And he changed my life forever. 10/10, he is my Alpha and Omega. Ashe, my Elijah. He will be 28 on 10/28. So, yeah, 10/10. Yeah, Lisa. Okay, y'all. I feel like some Oracle card. Oracle. I feel like some tarot cards are calling me. Yeah, honey. We're coming to the end of the year. This is when we do that year in review. We check that list. We check it twice. We find out who's naughty or nice. Also, if you're a parent and you have young children and you still celebrating the holidays, Christmas for them, no judgment. It's hard for a child growing up in a world where everything is normal and they're different. They don't understand what you understand as an adult. If you are still an adult and you've gone through a transformation and ascension into spirituality, and you want to celebrate Christmas for your kids, you damn sure do it. you damn sure do it, because it's not about you and what you're doing and what you're living. That child still has a right to be a child, to be included. You can still teach them to honor the real reason why we celebrate, but yet and still let them be included in the class, in school, at home. Hello, it's hard for a child to get nothing, even though you tell them why, and to go to school after holidays and have. Don't be that parent that pushes your ideas on your children before they're ready to choose for themselves. If there's something and you can afford it, then by all means, do you, boo. Stop listening to these high-ranking spiritualists that all of a sudden want to be a judge and jury for your household. Because I ain't one of those. I lived it. I did it. Hello, been there, done that. And I understand the reason why kids deserve to be children and learn as they grow. They will appreciate you more for giving that experience of inclusion. And then as they grow, understanding why they need their independence, then to cut them off before we had it. We grew up in it. We had all the gifts. We had the trees. We had the light. We had the turkey. We had all that. And all of a sudden we become spiritualists. And now our kids have to live with not having it. Please don't be that parent. Please don't. Now, if you already have the ground if you already have the foundation in your home where that's non-existent and your kids understand, then yeah, stick to that. But don't pull things away from them because it's no good for you. And they don't even know why you're doing it, because you're just doing it and not teaching it, not positively influencing them to break away. We just ain't doing that no more. Please don't be that. I've seen that done too much in the spiritual community. Those kids end up growing up hating their parents who claim they're priests and priestesses. You should not be a priestess or a priest. And your kids hate you. Don't visit. Don't call. Haven't accepted. You ain't next to God. Lying to yourself, wearing a badge for armor you didn't earn. Because healing and this shadow work, it begins in the house first. If you're not beginning your shadow work in your home with your generation, your bloodline, you're just going out there trying to put on the ankh and put on the clothes and look the part and read the tarot and make a platform, and your kids are suffering in silence because they can't tell you nothing. God sees all. God sees all. You can make all the excuses you want where they need to listen. You think you're navigating them in a positive direction. You ain't nothing but a parasite being used by the devil, cloaked in your own divinity. And I'm going to say that outright. So, holidays are coming up. Do you, boo? Don't be influenced by what you used to know, who you used to be, and what you think you should be doing to be included in something that you're not even in yet. Hello, the tribe is not there. The community is not set up. God ain't prepared your home or your table yet. You haven't been moved into that direction because you were still in the classroom as a student. And a student in the classroom ain't the professor, ain't the teacher. Nobody want to hear it. Wait, you still got to raise your hand to be heard or to speak. Stop being in the classroom. Hello. And teaching your kids at the same time. It don't work like that. They're not test subjects or dummies. These kids are well advanced, way more than we were, and they talking in places we don't know about. And a lot of reasons why a lot of parents can't move in this ascension is because their kids are the one holding them back. Because the kids don't know better than anyone else. Because the kids are speaking the truth. The universe listens to the mouths of babes. Out of the mouths of babes. God protects fools and babies. So if your children are praying, speaking, confessing, and God's listening, He's seeing your whole truth spilled out right before you, and you don't understand. Well, why I'm not moving? Because you're too busy chasing fame, money, and a name, and your house is full of cobwebs. You ain't dusted, you ain't clean, you ain't took out the trash, you ain't pay. I don't know, here, somebody need to hear that. And it wasn't me. Because y'all see my babies on here when they come in. We tight as thieves, thick as thieves. You see one of us by themselves, you better know the rest is right there. And energy. One phone call away. A month. My home, which is the home that I've created. The home that I created, not the one I came from, is my first priority and my only home. And I'll protect that with my life because I know it's worth protecting, because I know it got my back equally. Enough of my kids can't say to me respectfully and vice versa, and we can't work it out. I don't care how old they are, from the littlest to the oldest one. Because when I went on this spiritual journey, what I had to clean up was my house first. My house, this is your first house. Hello, the temple that enshrines that soul. When you clean up the house you live in, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It ain't even hard work. Because everything I do, everything I spoke, the way I moved, the way I changed, the way I transformed, it was a movement of inspiration. They simply had to watch. So when I stepped to them to pull them in, to part off, to share it, they were willingly coming. There was no pulling, no convincing, no nothing. Ace of Cups, your home, everything you love, everything that you protect, everything you live for. I don't care if you're by yourself, if you have children, your home is thy temple. Is take care of your health, because it is surely your greatest wealth. Take care of your body, your skin, your organs, your eyes, your teeth, your flesh. Take care of you. We love to become, oh, I'm a healer. Okay, so what do? I heal others. How do you do that? Through my influence. Okay, where'd that influence come from? And then people pause because they have no answer. Because the answer they give you got to be from something they heard. Protect what you love, and God will protect you and it. If you are spiritually connected and elevated enough, everything that you love, everything you protect, God will protect it to keep you close. Because God knows as long as I protect that and you ain't got to worry about it, then you can do my work. Ace of Cups is complete happiness, harmony, joy, fulfillment. God is saying, if you pour into yourself, you're already pouring into me. People are looking for a craft, a practice. God is saying, if you pour into yourself, into thy holy temple, into that which resembles and embodies me, you're already pouring into me, into your ancestors, and they will elevate that within you and give you the practice, the niche, the craft, the routine, the opportunities, the resources, the stability. It will come as soon as you arrive. It will rise up to meet you and greet you exactly where you are. It will increase you in value. Walk in love. If you walk in love, if you walk in love, you ain't got to talk about it. If you're movements, if you're a movement in motion, there's very little you have to say. Everything you will be a walking inspiration simply by yourself. Many people are confused because they don't know what they should be doing. What you should be doing is walking in love, healing, being a picture of what healing looks like, being an inspiration, simply how you look, how you feel, how you smile, how you include, how you embrace. Being a healing means I carry healing energy all over the place. Everywhere I go, everywhere I stand, everywhere I speak. And that healing penetrates dimensions in your environment. It will transform and alchemize this planet. And God will reward you for that is a works. That is a work in itself. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. That's a boss energy. Now remember, tarot has no gender. That's just the way they wrote the cards, male or female. Queen of Pentacles is a boss energy. Someone that sees an opportunity, takes an opportunity, alchemizes an opportunity, turns mud into gold, ashes into bricks that form the foundation of their own elevation. Pain into purpose. Pain into purpose. Somebody has to trash it, somebody has to treasure with the wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune, you stepping into your destiny, beloved. If you are here and you are listening, you are hungry, you're ready. You're in the preparation room. Your life is under construction. Your rooms are being prepared. Your land is being bought. God got the opportunity of a lifetime waiting for you to open the door and walk in. Queen of Pentacles is independent, financial independence, financial wealth and gain, accumulation of prosperity. Working for yourself, building a hustle, whether this is a side hustle that grows and replaces the 9-to-5 eventually, or if you're jumping all the way in. I jumped all the way in. I was ready. Overworked and underpaid. That was putting it mildly in the sector I worked in, which was healthcare. They'll wear you out and kill you to death in healthcare, and then won't even send flowers to your funeral. Oh, you best to believe it. I seen it happen. I seen nurses, doctors, drop dead of heart attacks on the job, on the way to work, when they went home that night. And the company did not even send flowers to their funeral. And one day I said, you know what? You don't deserve me. You absolutely don't deserve my life. And in death, I don't even expect to see you there. So why am I here? What's the return? Because what you're paying me ain't even paying the bills. I'm living check to check, barely surviving. It's time to go. God, take the wheel, take the reins. I'm letting go. You said let go, like I'm letting go. You got it. I'm surrendering. I'm surrendering. And that's exactly Queen of Swords. That's exactly what happened for you. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny is one who speaks the truth. If you simply are a truth teller, somebody trustworthy, fair, discerning, someone that weighs without judgment, someone that is intelligent, intellectual, you have years of education, years of training, and still you think there's something else you need. You need to be still and let God. You need to let go and let God. There's something about your voice. There's something about your voice. Something about the way you influence, the way you guide, the way you coach, the way you mentor. And if you haven't, you need to be, because that's the divination practice on this table so far. Whether you start a platform, a podcast, but you belong behind a mic, on a stage, you are a voice. You're a movement, you're a force. If you allow the spiritual gift that is your voice, your knowledge, your wisdom, your experience, if you share it, pick a generation, pick a sector. It doesn't even matter. Whatever you pick, your destiny will unfold. It's going to be highly prosperous. This is to gain your inheritance. Now, I don't care if that voice you sing. I don't care if you that voice to put it on paper as a writer in music. I don't care if that voice creates crafting, cards, candles, ointments, spiritual tools. I don't care. That voice is what speaks to your soul, not just what you speak to others. Allow the voice that you use to influence others, influence yourself first. Be your first voice, your first cheerleader. Cheerlead yourself first before you even try to help anybody else along. Make sure that your grounding is stable, strong, independent. Be determined. Be determined. Be determined to be a leader by leading and navigating your own course before you try to reach out and help anyone else. Because this world is full of takers. This world is full of takers that will take if you allow, if you give, and walk away. You'll be lucky if you get a thank you. Or I'll see you next time. Or I didn't know you need that back. Or I thought you was good. That's what. I'm that kind of person that will ask somebody that will call me up for the holidays that I didn't speak to all year. Why are you calling me now? What do you want? All of a sudden I came to your thoughts, to your memories. No, they want a holiday dish on the table. Maybe you're that one they know you cook. They know you bring gifts because you like to be seen as somebody, that people pleases. They know when they call you, you'll come because you may be that person never say no. Well, how can I help? What can I bring? They know that you're not the discerning energy that will say, I didn't see you all year. You didn't think of me. Actually, I wasn't thinking of you. I love you from afar and no thank you. Not this year and not next year. I got things to do that don't include you because they're greater and bigger than where I've ever been before. And I'm sure you speak your piece. You can do it respectfully. They may not feel it's respectful, but that ain't your problem. Because when your light irritates demons, nothing you say will be right anyway. Free your mind by speaking your piece. Stop going and being dragged to where they have no true desire for you to be there. Show up one year without that plate, without that food, without that gift, and see how them tables turn on you so quickly, they don't even care if you had bills to pay, rent to pay, no money to break. I thought this was just about love and family and bonding. Oh no, boo-boo. You want confirmation? Do that. Then get back in your car and go back home where you were supposed to be. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, single, independent, financially free, abundant, you're about to go through a major glow up. If you're not tapping into your spiritual gifts and deciding how best to put them out to navigate through it, it's time, beloved. Because Wheel of Fortune is destiny. It's time to answer the call. Yeah. And they go. This girl always makes me laugh. Y'all may not be able to see it as close up as I do, but if you can see the eyes, if you can see the side eye, this person, they like, yo, really? They're going to be watching, talking, gossiping, stalking, lying, throwing dirt on your name. Who do you think you are? Who put you on that pedestal? They will do everything they can to knock you off, bring you down, bully you, throw subliminals across the table. You'll take a gift worth $100 and open up a pack of socks, a scarf, and a hat. Something they got on their job in a secret Santa that they don't want. You don't even know it. They wrap up an old something, whatever. Let me tell you what. Why? Because they're already watching. They're already wondering. They're already talking. They're already planning. They're already side-eyeing you. Let them. Let them watch, grieve, learn, regret. Did I say regret? And regret came out the deck. Someone is by themselves, regretting that they turned their back on you, that they didn't trust you, support you, help you, they didn't appreciate you, this person could be unhealthy, unwell, they could be sick, they could be not able to sleep. This could be somebody haunted by nightmares, or you could be showing up in their dreams and you're not even doing it. Divine intervention. Has you popping up in their dreams, in their conscious, in their mind. Because every year during this time, they remember why you're gone and why you don't pick up the phone, why you don't come in, why you don't call. And they already know this year is probably going to be that. Somebody regretted walking away, abandoning you, ghosting you, cheating, lying, deceiving, stealing, pillow talking, whatever they did, they caused you to be single, independent on your own, living on your own, doing your own thing, staying away from this toxic family, friends. For some of you, this is a parent, your mama or your father. For some of you, this is a sibling. For some of you, this is a friend of me. Someone that's going through some health issues. You used to be a comfort, someone they could call. You realize they were taking advantage of your kindness, and you may have pulled back. And now they ain't got nothing on their back but burden after burden after burden. They are so burdened, carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders by themselves, because you will no longer invest in their drama, their chaos, their toxicity, their gaslighting, and their abuse, whether it's verbal, emotional, financial, whatever. They are burdened down by the regrets that they have, that they can only watch you, think about you, speculate, make up shit, because they really don't know what's going on in your life. But whatever this financial opportunity is, something is coming in to give you the advantage when it comes to money. Yeah, this is Knight of Wands. This is about action. This is about an action being taken. Who's this Knight of Wands? Now we know a knight is not an emperor, not an empress, not a king or queen, definitely not the high priest. A knight is someone immature. They may be younger than you, but if not, they emotionally are, they mentally are immature. This person is impulsive, could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but they're always triggered, bothered, got the gossip, the tea, always starting drama and chaos. That there's some kind of movement, action that make this person. It's the King of Wands. This is somebody with a huge ego. Narcissist, player from the Himalayas, big dick energy, or this is somebody think they got all the pussy power. Somebody is run by material gains, run by their flesh. Now this can be either your baby daddy or baby mama. It could be your father or your mother. If this a feminine, they always in their masculine energy. If this a man, he's always, that thing in his pants is always ready for the next opportunity. They're usually a cheater, a liar, a thief, navigated by all the wrong reasons. Well, this person is regretting that they have let you get away. They're regretting that they weren't truthful, they weren't honest, they weren't equally loving or giving financially. This person is in regret of the options, third parties, decision. That you can't want usually has addictions. Usually is facing some kind of addiction, whether it be sex or drugs or alcohol. Definitely sex, because he's holding what's between his legs with one hand and got a magic wand in the other. This person may use sex to manipulate other people, even you. When you're with them, this is a karmic twin, a karmic flame. Now look at them. Now look at them on their knees. Five of Cups is depression, sadness, loneliness, heavy regrets. Look at all the cups on the floor. And there's one standing. The one standing behind their back was you. The one they turned their back on. Hello? True giver, true friend, true lover. You help this person come up, come out, glow up. And as soon as they did, they took that energy and they ran the streets. See all them cups on the ground? Those are karmics. Those are other outside parties. They've all walked away because the thrill is gone. Without you, the energy to manifest is gone. They don't have that swag. You were the swag. This person was a thief. This person was a thief, a liar, a cheat, a deceiver, a scammer, a master at manipulating people. This was a taker. Sneak around behind your back, taking a little bit at a time, hoping you wouldn't notice. That's what they do. They're an opportunist. Wherever they go, they leave chaos and destruction on the way out. This is Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all left us was alone. Confirmation on death. I got to pull on that. I did see this person in their sick bed. I'm going to pull on that. Wherever they are, they're praying for some kind of forgiveness. from spirit, from the divine, because they're going through some heavy karma. Now they may be unhealthy, unwell, on a sick bed, realizing how alone they are. There's no one coming around checking on this person like you did. Nobody giving like you did. Nobody watering their garden like you did. Now they're praying for some kind of forgiveness. This could be a legal issue they got involved in with this robbery, this scam, and this fraud. 7 of Cups. This person makes a habit of selling illusions. And they probably sold you one too. I'm going to get my shit together. I want to make this work. I'm going to get a job. We're going to get stable. I ain't going to do like the ex did. If they knew, they gaslighted. This is broken promises and broken dreams that they never intended to keep. This is what they do. They're a habitual liar. So much that they don't even know. They may not even know at this point they're lying. They may have convinced themselves that everyone else around them is toxic. This person may have grown up with childhood trauma and blaming everything. They love to be a victim. When they're caught, when they get caught, they blame their mama, daddy. This person will blame God for why they keep ending up in jail, in rehab, in a mental prison, in sickness. Why they keep getting caught when they just trying to live. Now the holidays are coming up and the nostalgia is kicking in. If you have children with this person, or if this is a sibling, whoever this is, the holidays are coming up and they can't stop thinking about you. You have 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Now they want to come in. Be a team player. Teamwork makes the dream work. Now they want to come in and fill your fantasies. Help you build your dream. Now they want to come in and work together. This Pentacle, they may want to come back and offer you something. They may want to come in and offer you a holiday gift, an envelope with some money for the kids, help you out financially, whatever that can do to get back in your door. And you know what I see? I see a weight and a chain. I see a weight and a chain. Look like this person may have ulterior motives, and because they know that money works or has worked in the past, it's how they build friends, well, so-called friends, because there ain't no honor amongst thieves, right? They may want to come in. This person may be trying to lock you down, lock it down. They may come in and offer you something they think you need. Money for you, money for the kids, money for your home, some kind of gifts. But their ulterior motive is they want to lock you down. Why? Because you are this. This is you. Your energy, your love, the way you are loyal, committed, the way you build, manifest is irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. The way you get it all back. The way you get it all back. The way you're getting it all back is irreplaceable. They want to offer you one of these little pentacles. There's 2 in the air. So those other 2 may be holding that spear for somebody else in case you say no. But meanwhile, you this. You don't need it. What you have is greater, bigger, more valuable. But here they come anyway. Here they come anyway. Because they're determined, what the ancestors say, the first card was hunt. They're determined to win. This person is hunting you, your energy, your money, your stability. We're going to find out why this person is so much in need of your money. Spirit said you better keep them blocked. Spirit said you better keep them blocked. They're coming in hoping they can put a mask over your eyes, a blindfold, and that you won't see their real motivation. You better, if they blocked, you better keep them blocked. And if they're not, what you're waiting for? It's time to make the decision. You either in or you out. They're either a possibility or they're not. If you're waiting around for potential to pay out, how long you willing to wait? How much of your life are you willing to give to put on hold for them to finally show up? Because right now they ain't nowhere near it. You got 10 more years. You got 10, 15 more years for them to get this right. While you lose it all again, taking care of them, an adult child that you invited into your life, into your home. End of the year, y'all, it's time to make the tough decision. If you're really carrying this dead weight into 2026, because the Knight of Swords. Hello. Are you carrying this dead weight into 2026? A Knight again. Immature. Slow to move. Slow to commit, if ever. Sword in the air. They leading from that. They're leading from that. They slow as hell. They don't commit. They always unsure. Always looking for next opportunity. This person is impulsive. They don't plan. They don't have what it takes to plan. So just come rushing in. This person want to come rushing in. Hoping that you don't see what their true ulterior motive is. And let me tell you, I thank you, Spirit. You know what I just heard? If this person, if you know you got beef with this person, I don't care who they are, and it has not been spoken or resolved, don't you take no clothes from this person, and don't you let them give your kids no clothes. Don't you let them send them no shoes, no clothes, no jewelry, nothing they're going to put on their body. They give you money, okay, you can take that money and spend it. Once you spend it and give it away, you could do that. Put it back into the universe to be circulated. Don't you let this person buy you, ladies, don't let this person buy you no negligee, no lingerie, no house coat or slippers. Don't you let this person bring you a scarf to put around your neck, a hat to put on your crown, shoes to put on your feet. Don't let them get this to your children. I don't care if this is their grandmother, your mother-in-law, which is their grandmother, and you know she don't like you. I don't care if she love the kids. If she don't like you, she don't like your kids either then. And you need to let that be known. Hello? Don't all of a sudden let them come in with no clothes. And you don't trust this person. I just got that download. We'll see why. Yeah. An equal give and take. God said, you better wait for someone that will not come into your life and breadcrumb you. Someone that will not come into your life and be a taker. Someone that will not allow you to be a giver and then say, well, I didn't ask you, and show no gratitude. They will say, well, you did it, nobody forced you, and put that back on you. That is truly emotional abuse. Don't let anyone in your life that will not give to you equally in all areas of your life, because there's a celebration. There's a celebration on the way. If you just wait on God, if you just surrender and let go and ask for the best, ask for redirection, ask for direction, ask for safety, there's something you will be celebrating. It could be God sending someone else in, someone that truly will support you. And what you're too busy with eyes for, oh, you know what? You're missing Mr. or Mrs. Brand New. Because what you will receive when you let go of the old is a passionate, new beginning. Do you see how the hands have released it? Do you see how the hands have released that wand? That old energy, that addictive energy? If you release it, God will send you a passionate new beginning. But you gotta let the old go. God ain't gonna walk no soulmate into your life when you're holding on to just in case. I'm not sure. It's better to know what's familiar. Hello, at least you know what you're getting. I can't stand a woman to say who's in a toxic connection. Well, at least I know what I'm getting. Is that not the point? Is that not the point? And they say like they smart or something, like they're saying something. I'm like, that's the point. You're supposed to know what you're getting. And don't act like you don't. Or make it look like something grand when it ain't. God says, because if you wait on me, if you wait on me, if you'll surrender the old and let go of the trash, allow divine guidance to guide you in the right direction, I got a 10 of Pentacles waiting for you right around the corner. This is a jackpot. This is a windfall of unexpected money. This is a generational wealth transfer. You finally earning it and them cashing you out. Are you ready? Are you ready to become the hunter and not the prey? Are you ready to be the leader of your own life, of your own destiny? This is taking a leadership position. If you take that leadership position and you allow God to navigate, you will want for nothing and you will need of no one. Bottom of the deck. Here comes the sun. And what is the sun? Joy, harmony, peace, freedom, enlightenment, warmth, happiness. Hello? A treasure chest full of gold that no one can take away, block, steal, delay, sabotage. All right, y'all. This is the call. If you want an 1818 mini reading, this is when you get it done. This is when you make the move and take the action to get the answers you need. A personal mini reading by your spirit team. only for you, designed just for you. If you're ready to pick up that sword, 1818, Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat. If you want one card pull, yes or no, confirmation. Any answer, any question in your mind. I don't need the question. You focus on it, I pull your answer. Simple as that. $4.44. Give you the clarity that you seek, that you need, the guidance from your own spirit team. There was a collective reading. Take what applies and let it fly. But it's time to shine. Star card. With the star card and the 9 of cups, how bad are you ready for this brand new beginning of love, generosity, stability, security? Because God says, I've given you all free will, so it's still up to you. Nothing has been set in stone. You have a choice. You have a say. Your feet move. You get to choose that direction. What's up? Yes, Saj. Saj in the house. Dante, the melanated goddess. Hello, beloved Danielle Rosa. Hello, beloved Carla. Hey, Carla. Is that Carla Cozy? Hello, beloved Rose. Hey, Rose. Did I say Danielle Rosa? I think so. Donna England. Hello, beloved. I see a lot of newbies. Welcome in. Hit the subscription button and the bell. Join the family. It's a whole vibe over here. Trust me, you're going to want to come back. Hit that button. Hit the like. Support the channel. Support your girl. Let's equally give and take. I appreciate you, your time, your patience, your presence. Hit them up. I know that's right. Hit them up. Christian. Hello, Christian Zamora. Hello, beloved. I'm not going to call everybody. Willie Jenkins. Hello, Willie Jenkins. Georgiana DeFio. Hello, beloved. Monica. Hey, Monica. Abundance. I know that's right. Hey, Abundance. Claim that. I'm not going to call out everybody if I called you already. I'm trying to get those who I didn't see. And my phone only let me go back so far. So if I don't call your name, it's because I can't go back. Let me see. Anybody? Abundance. We got Julia, Lisa Ann, Aisha, Alexis, Isaac Cree, Bella B. I can't go back no further, y'all. That's as far as I can go. If I didn't call your name at all. Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Absolutely. Spreading good vibes. If you would like an 1818 reading or one card, our wonderful moderator Saj has put all the information in the chat. Exactly how you get that. So the gate is open now, and it's only open until 3:30. So if you're interested, come on through. Lisa Ann Mason, for your donation. Would you like me to pull you one card for any question? If you would like a one card to any question, confirmation, yes or no, Lisa, put a yes in the chat. If not, put a no. But you are eligible also for a one card pull to any question that you have. Where's my deck? Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna check the chat, make sure I get your beloved. Yes, ma'am. All right, Lisa. We'll get you your yes or no, beloved. If you want to make a donation of $3 or more for ancestor offering for next Saturday's ritual, all donations that lead up until Saturday are included. As well, if you'd like to donate to the platform and become a member of a VIP Tribe Soul Family community, you can join the membership on the channel for $3.99 a month. It promotes and supports the channel for all the daily content I already provide for free, as well as put you in a group of exclusive mentorship. I did post some videos yesterday from my membership room. There'll be more to come. And I got some downloads I gotta give y'all. I will be doing a holiday meet and greet for my Tribe Soul Family membership on the platform. There will be a holiday end of the year meet and greet. It will be a live, either live YouTube, but it'll be closed. So only those that are VIP memberships will be allowed to come into the chat, or it will be a live Zoom, and we'll just do it where we'll all be visual to one another. So we'll see. Well, we will have an end of year holiday meet and greet for my Tribe Soul family. If you want to become part of a movement for $3.99, join the membership. All right, now we're gonna give Lisa your yes or no, beloved. You simply focus on the question in your mind and let Spirit give you confirmation. Ashe. This is for Lisa Ann. Spirit, we ask for confirmation and clarity, leaving no room for confusion or illusions, precise and detailed information for whatever is on her mind, whatever she needs clarity, may she find it in your answers today. For Lisa Ann. Money, 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 money. Lisa Ann, you got a yes. This is about financial gain and increase and elevation. In spirituality, we say the work you do is about to speak for you in a big way. Yes, if you're looking for a new job, a new career, if you're looking for a promotion, a financial increase, a financial blessing, focus on what you do, focus on what you're building. If you're wondering if it will build, it will grow, the answer is yes. And it was the Seven of Pentacles. Something that you will do that's going to get you out of lack, out of poverty, out of setback financially. Whether this is you, whether you lost a position, lost a job, lost income, lost some help. Well, this is something that belongs to you, is due you, something that you already done, already worked on. There's some money coming in or coming back around to give you a financial blessing, some relief. breakthrough. Whatever you're doing, if you're looking to start your own business, the answer is absolutely. It will be very prosperous. If you build it, they will come. Ashe. Ashe, Lisa. There you are, beloved. There you are. Your work will not be in vain, mama. The increase you're waiting for, the payout you're waiting for, it always coming. It's coming. You started a new business. Lisa Ann started a new business. It's going to be very profitable. The work you do shall speak for you. Hello. Keep focused, keep building. Because if you build it, they will come. Success, achievement, growth. Go on, girl. Go on, queen. Yes. Congratulations, Miss Ann. Spirit got your back. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't doubt your talents or your victory. Ileana. Hello, Ileana Soto. Welcome in. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Can you have a card, please? Yes. Make your donation. Absolutely. Why would I not give you a card? If you want a one card pull, yes or no, it's $4.44. If you're unsure of how to make that donation to receive that information, sure you know you're amongst other individuals in the room. So surely you know. I wouldn't just not stop the collective reading to focus only on you, and you have not equally reciprocated that energy. Ashe? Ashe. So absolutely I give you a card. Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat. If you're unsure how, there it is. Ashe. So you got till 2:30, everyone. If you're interested. Hello, is that Maloney boy? Ashe, beloved. Ashe. Ashe, beloved. Ashe. Okay. We'll get some angel numbers. You have until 3:30 if you'd like a reading, a card. One card is $4.44. $4 for one card. So if that is too much for your pockets, then I may not be the reader you're looking for. Feel free to fly to another platform. Maybe they're doing it free over there. TikTok. There's plenty of people on TikTok doing free readings. If you trust that, there's a little bit of ice. Or if you're not willing to equally reciprocate, then I am not the one. So let's get the angel number. Maybe you've been seeing 444. This is the angel number of Archangel Michael. He's the most powerful of all the archangels. He's the archangel of divine protection. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all the doors of opportunity to welcome you in with open arms. Okay, Lisa? Feel the loving care of the divine protecting you. Allow yourself to pursue growth and opportunity. Ashe. 143, hello, constantly comes out. It's about Preparation. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. Your dreams and desires are coming into fruition, bringing change that you will welcome with an open heart and an open mind. With 1414 flipped, possibilities, if you've been seeing 1414, 1144, or 55. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundation that are already in place. Be grateful for all that is and all that will be. Trust in the possibility of what you desire or achieving something greater. 1313, 1133, 44, clarity. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm and now the skies are clearing. Ashe. Loving energy surrounds you, and trust that the clarity you feel are the answers that you see. Ashe. Angel guidance. Just putting the cards away. Just putting the cards away. I feel some was trying to jump out. It's about taking a leap of faith, trusting thyself, trusting in your power, your knowledge, your wisdom, your potential, your leadership, your goals, trusting in your maker, your creator, your bloodline, your spirit team, your guides, the voices that whisper in the night. Ashe. All right, beloveds. This is the last call. And then I'm closing the gate. The last call. If you want to book a reading or you want a yes or no confirmation, it's the last call. What deck will I close with? There's somebody in heavy regrets. There's a King of Wands that came out here with some heavy regrets. I wasn't going to pull it, but there's somebody here in your energy in heavy regret. Do we want to know why? Do we need to know why? I don't. But you may want to. Let's see. Let's see why this energy is in regrets, if we can. And then we're going to close out the reading. So it's the last call before I close the gate at 3:30. If you like a more personal reading, many of you do, you can always go to my online spiritual shop on the web. You can look at my other services. You can book a reading. I do have other services I want to include, I want to put on. So if there's something you need and you don't see it, send me an email. Because the website, it needs to be tweaked with some new divination rituals practices that I got coming to you. Big announcement I got coming. My Tribe Soul family will have first notice I had a big announcement that's coming. Something is coming for you, to you. Many people have been asking, requesting, inquiring. So I have decided this is not an announcement I've already made. This is something new and brewing. And I'm moving in silence until I'm ready to put it out. And y'all know why. So if you're in the Tribal Soul family, you will find out first. You get first dibs to what it is. It'll be first come, first serve basis. You have become too difficult for me to handle, and it's a big turnoff. You got somebody in your past, and this is absolutely somebody that was either family or that you were intimately tied to. This can also be a friend of me. This person is saying you're the guy too difficult for them to handle, and they're turned off as if they will bother you. That's a celebration. Obviously, this is somebody toxic and very codependent. Somebody that wants to control you. Somebody need to use you for financial gain or for whatever reasons. Somebody you definitely are not with or have walked away from or finally considering to close that gate. That person got enough nerve to say you too difficult to handle. You too difficult to handle, which means you've leveled up in your boundaries. Your no is final and a statement all by yourself. You don't repeat yourself. That revolving door is not locked. You burn that bitch down. Hello? That doormat thrown out in the trash. This person can no longer control you, manipulate you, gaslight you, and they say now they turned off. And let it be. Let them be turned off enough to stay gone, to stay off. I have lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. They lost faith in you all. They lost faith in you all. This person is a master manipulator. They want to control your mind so much that you believe this person has value to their thoughts. They lost faith in you. Who are they? Who are they? They no longer see life with you. Thank your lucky stars for divine intervention. This person is a master manipulator. They have the gift of gab, and they know if they control your emotions and make you doubt yourself, lower your self-esteem, lower your value, that you will beg them to see you, value, want you again. This is the kind of energy you stay far away from. Far away from. Here's the truth. I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in the darkness where they reside before I let you inside of me. The fact is, they're scared to death of what you can see. That's the truth. They're scared, they're intimidated, they feel less than, they know they don't deserve your energy, your peace. They're afraid that you're growing in strength, that you now have the ability to speak up. With that Queen of Swords, she got that sword, she cut through the bullshit with that sword. Hello, don't come to my door, don't bring me that crap. They know they can no longer hide who they are. They can no longer hide their shadow, their darkness, their decay, their rot. And they're trying to act. This person may be, okay, I'm not a licensed doctor, but I'm certified in many healthcare sectors. Worked with over 28 years of experience working in healthcare. and mental health and addiction counseling and yada, yada, yada. Domestic violence, all of that. This person is giving me heavy bipolar energy, whether it's been diagnosed or not, whether they're medicating or not. They're probably medicating with addictions like alcohol and other substances. This person is giving me heavy bipolar energy. They have convinced themselves that they are who they are not. They truly have a demonic spirit inside of them. One minute they say they don't, they're afraid of showing you their true self, and on the other side they're saying they're not afraid, they just know better. Like, seriously, it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. This person is emotionally unstable, emotionally immature, emotionally unrest, a little bipolar. They may have some chemical imbalances, but they're definitely imbalanced. And they can't play you no more. This person angry because they can't play you no more. Because you won't play with them no more. You won't play the game. You won't be fair to the game. You won't invest in the game, in their lives. The truth is, this person is scared. They live in fear. They live in doubt. They have low self-esteem, no love. They don't trust. They're karmic. They have trauma in their lives from childhood to adulthood through their choices. It shows. And they want to blame you. They want to blame you for not playing mommy, not playing daddy, not playing savior. This person wants you to be their savior. They want you to save them from themselves. I need to free myself from fear and doubt. I am a caged bird. They know it. This person lives in regret. They live in regret. They have truth and apologies you ain't never going to get. You sitting around waiting for an apology, it ain't coming. This person's so imbalanced, so bipolar, they're not even sure if they haven't apologized already. They may think they have. They don't know. They have a lack of memory for sure. No clarity for sure. The memories they have are distorted for sure. That's not how it happened. That's how they see it because it fits their own story. They will make every thought fit their own story. They will lie in front of you and almost convince you it's the truth and have you wondering if you forgot how it happened. Hello? This person is in despair, in regret, in depression. They have childhood traumas that they never worked through, and they expected you to fix it, heal it, or promote it. I smile on the outside, but I am dying on the inside. They know it. They don't want you to know it. They don't want others to know it because this person wears a mask. They fake flex. They're attention seeker and a people pleaser. But at nighttime when they're all alone in the darkness and they hear nobody but themselves speak, this person knows they're dying from the inside out because they won't tell anybody, won't confide in anybody, won't live in it. This person won't take the mask off. They got skeletons that they're gonna take to the grave. This person's gonna die in misery and confusion, and they don't have to. They're choosing to. They're choosing to. And what's worse is they actually think that nobody don't see it. That's what's worse. They think they're hiding something that you already see. They can't be vulnerable to you because they don't want you to see, but you see it already. You already know. So they're wasting their time. Anyhow, my mask keeps falling off, but it also keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. Their mask keeps them safe. It didn't say it's falling off, but I heard it. They need to fake their feelings for what? I don't know. Why? I don't know. Maybe they were taught. This is like a man who was taught that men don't cry. That's what this is like. This is a man who was taught that men don't cry. Men aren't vulnerable. Men don't show weakness. And men who don't do any of those things are the weakest man, the weakest link ever walking this earth. Because they teach that lie to the next generation of men. And it's sustained upon the womb of the Empress. Seven more minutes. No one else makes me feel the way you do. But I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Hello? That's confirmation of that. And that's exactly where they're taking it. To an early watery grave. And for what? And for what? To say they did something, they were something. Nothing in the watery grave but tears, unshed tears that you'll cry for the rest of your life. Hello, Lisa Ann. Welcome in. Lisa Ann. Welcome to the Cosmo family. Thank you guys. We love to have you. Thank you, beloved. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? And there you are. There you are. I see you. I feel you. I feel you. I know you. I've been you. I am you. Where's that light? Clear as day, you right there. And they know where it is. They know where it is. But they want you to beg. They want you to wait. They want you to call them, text them, look them up. Think about them, dream about them. They want you to show that you love this person and will accept them however they are before they dare come back, because they got to tell everybody that the lies they told about you are true. Oh, they need me. They want me. They ain't going to do nothing without me. Well, nobody be in my kid's life. Well, nobody wants them. They have to prove the lies they told. And the only way they can do that is if you do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. The things they have said about you that you don't know will rock you off your feet if you knew it. And if divine protecting you from that, stop trying to figure it out. Stop wanting to know. It's divine. God will make sure he will not give us more than we can handle. And you better be grateful you don't know. Because if you did, let it go. Let it go. They know you're the light that got away. They know without you every day is dark. You don't need to wonder. You don't need to doubt it. Last two from this deck. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. Hell no, you don't. Not anymore. And they know it too. And they know they earned that. I am seeing someone, but I am not ready for you to know about them yet. Can you say narcissist to the 100th power? They said they seeing someone and they don't want you to know about it yet. Why the hell would you care? Why the hell would you care what they are doing in their darkness with the karmics? Thank you. Thank God they gave you a mess to someone else, and somebody else is taking out your trash every day. If you think, if you're upset, if you're grieving that anybody stole your man, your woman away, better put on some music and take off your shoes, and you better dance like you never did before, and praise God for dodging the bullets. Somebody else is taking out your trash every day, acting like it don't stink, and you know that they do. God blessed you to be able to rebuild your life and walk into greatness. And don't you dare look back, for you have left nothing of value behind. And that's a shame. Nothing, beloved. So get out your feelings. Well, why you think she says, whoa, 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 whoa? Hello, well, you know what woe is mean? You know what somebody say woe is me? That's help me, God. Pity me, God. Free me, God. Woe is me, help me. Because I am not where I need to be. That's what woe is me means. She says that right after feeling, get me out of this darkness, out of these feelings, out of this trap. I just web that I weave for myself and place me in a seat of high honor, peace, harmony, tranquility. Give me what I deserve. But God says, will you let go and let me? That's all I've been asking. Why are you still asking? I've been trying to free you since you met him, since you chose him, because I didn't choose it for you. I've been calling, tapping, knocking, showing up. Signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, orbs, voices, premonitions, videos, platforms. I've been trying to guide you to your greatness. Only thing left is for you to step. Step out and step on and step high. That's all that's left. That's all that's left. No more praying to God, asking God, waiting on God. God said, I'm waiting on you, beloved. What we doing? How we moving? I'm on the main line. Tell me what you want. And I got it. I got it. Because you can have whatever you like. You survived what was meant to break you and separate us. You can have whatever you like for choosing me. Choosing me and you and making your bloodline proud. Today the sun rises and shines, and it shall do that every day. Choose to acknowledge the sun and not the darkness that you're hiding at night in the depression, loneliness, and questioning yourself because you can't go to sleep. Put on that muse and go to sleep. Next, the angels stand by your side and deliver you out of that darkness and place you into light. Heal, my love. Because a broken heart is a metaphor. A broken heart is a metaphor that we saw in a fairy tale. Hello, this ain't Cinderella, this is life. Hello, because if a broken heart was real, the whole entire planet would be in the grave. Broken hearts would die instantly. It's a metaphor, it's not a reality. It's an illusion we wear. We want to be seen as a victim of the choices we made. Pull up your bootstraps and hold on for the next destination. Fly away. Land in a new garden, a new pasture. Hello. Stop wallowing in the mud. Because if you come with dirty, you're going to blame who? This person is a stain on your existence. If you have children with them that are blessed to be your generational curse breakers, break it with them, for them. through them. Allow them to see that you are the difference in your bloodline. Even children born of that energy hold no karmic stain unless you continue the illusion that that's a family that God made. All right, beloved. Vicky Vaughn, hello, beloved. Hello, Vicky. Norma, hello, Norma. Akita Anderson. I know that's right. I hear you, Akita. It sounds like somebody we all know. Believe that. Karen. Hello, Karen S. I don't think, is that Maloney or Miss Boyd? Hello, I said hello. Everybody else before I called out. What's up, big head from Vietnam in the house? Namaste, beloved. Vietnam in the house. Calvin, Washington. Hello, beloved. Jamie Broadhead. Hello, beloved. Thank you. I'm trying to see what they can call. I ain't calling everybody all over again. That's it. And always the end with much love and gratitude to Saj, who's a beloved and supportive moderator. Thank you, beloved, for staying, for giving me your time and your support. Thank you, beloved. Peace, love, and light for Saj, our moderator. Because y'all don't know, he see the messages, y'all don't see. I've seen them before when you can't imagine what the trolls be saying. So let me tell you what, somebody that's willing to absorb that energy and stay high vibing throughout the live takes a whole special kind of being. That's a unique spirit energy to be able to do that and still stay within the live and positive and posting and being inclusive. So big up. Everybody don't want to be a moderator, and that's why. So thank you, boo. All right, y'all. This is now it's time I say goodbye to all my family. So if you have not received the reading and you sent some money, because I'm checking Cashapp, PayPal, or Super Chat. Everybody should be good. Thank you, everybody, for spending a little bit of your Saturday with me. Thank you for your love, your support, your energy, your positivity, helping me in the chat push me along. Because they be sending opposite energy. And so your energy of light and love is so appreciated. Thank you, beloveds, for all that you are becoming. We are a movement. Never forget, you are never alone. And like I said, I'll be having a holiday end of the year meet and greet. If you have you in a transformation and you know you're spending these holidays alone, I got you. I'm going to make a safe place for you to land, celebrate with those who are like-minded, supportive, and truly value your presence. So don't worry. Don't doubt. Let that go. You will not end the end of this year by yourself alone. Not if you one of my Tribe Soul family. Not if you one of my VIP members. So $3.99, $3.99 a month. If you're looking for that, if you're in need of that, if you want to be part of that, hit that join button. Come on in. Support the content. I get free already every day. But it helps in the longevity of the channel. Thank you if you hit the like button on your way in or out. Thank you so much for that support. It helps the channel get in the algorithm because YouTube don't pay us for likes. YouTube don't pay us for likes. YouTube don't even pay for the amount of subscribers you have. I know y'all don't know because y'all don't run these platforms. We down here asking for likes and subscribers for money. YouTube don't pay for that. Hello. If you don't know, now you know. That helps the channel get in the algorithm so it grabs in more people that want the information, need the information. God provides the resources for every soul you inspire, every energy you influence, every positive vibe you put out. God builds on the numbers. God rewards for that energy. YouTube don't even do that. And even when they do, they take 30% of everything we make. For those that don't know, every dollar, every cent you donate, you support. YouTube take 30% off top before we even get it. They worse than Uncle Sam and the IRS because even they don't take that. Over in New York, even only they take 8.75%, but YouTube take 30. For every dollar you give, they take 30%. So now y'all know that this work and why we keep doing it is not about the money. Believe you me, because on 9 to 5, it's a whole lot more out there if you want to stay out there. So when we ask for support, it's because we come and we do this at the expense of what we are willing to give up. That's the only reason. So for those that do, thank you. Thank you for believing in the magic that is me. I am mistress of the Gate Tarot. Y'all know I'm Goddess Alicia. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful weekend. Y'all know I'm not here on Sundays. Saj, I'll see you. And one or two others of you. Well, the other one ain't here, but one is. I'll see y'all tomorrow, but YouTube, you won't see me live. I will post up other content to my rooms if I so choose. I love you guys. And I don't just say that just willingly. Love is a heavy term to release. Make sure you release it with authenticity. Now, until we meet again, beloveds, I'm sending you positive vibes of Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Thank you, everybody. Vicky, Tanisha, hello. Coming in, never too late. Rewind, beloveds. You still right on time. Ashe.